Hello and a very warm welcome to the webinar. My name is Susan Wallace and I'm the Communications Manager at Lalor McQuillan. And on this webinar, you're going to learn what does PAYE Modernisation and real-time reporting mean, and what you need to do to get ready for the 1st of January 2019 deadline. Now, if you don't do business with us already, let me introduce the firm. Well, we are led by 4 partners, Pádraig Lalor, Nuala Kenny, Gareth Keogh and John O'Shea. And today we are bringing you this webinar because a lot of business owners are worried about the impact PAYE Modernisation will have on their business. So let's start off by taking a look at what does PAYE Modernisation and real-time reporting mean. Well, from the 1st of January 2019, the PAYE reporting process will see the elimination of various forms such as the P30, P45, P46, P35 and P60 that must currently be completed, while also ensuring that employee tax deductions and other contributions are calculated correctly, and employers provide information on employees' pay and statutory deductions each time they pay their employees. It also means that for the first time, employees will be able to view all the data reported to revenue by their employer on their behalf. And the purpose of PAYE Modernisation and real-time reporting is to ensure that revenue, employers and employees, first of all, have the most accurate and up-to-date information relating to pay and tax deductions. Secondly, it will ensure that the right tax deduction is made at the right time from the right employee. And number 3, that employers pay the correct tax deductions and contributions for each employee. And number 4, it will improve the accuracy, the ease of understanding and transparency of the PAYE system for everyone involved. But like all major changes in systems, it will take a bit of getting used to. So let's take a look at the steps involved. Now, all payments made to employees from the 1st of January 2019 must be reported to revenue through the new real-time reporting system at the same time employers run payroll. And here are the steps involved. Number 1, submit a report on all employees to be paid. This includes all pay, cash payments and taxable benefits to be made to each employee on an individual basis for that pay period. Also, report details of any employees leaving employment or new employees starting employment. Number 2, obtain a revenue payment notification from revenue for that pay period. This will contain details on how to tax each employee for the pay period. Number 3, perform calculations. Process payment to employees, pay associated tax to revenue, and report payments made and tax paid to revenue for each employee. And number 4, finalise. Issue payment to employees and issue pay slips, and remember you must submit in real time every time you make a payment or issue payroll. And the second thing I want to share with you today is what you need to do to get ready for PAYE Modernisation and real-time reporting before the 1st of January 2019 deadline. Well, one of the first things that you must do is to submit a list of all employees to revenue and make sure that the information is accurate, so avoid any spelling mistakes in the names or addresses. You will also need to upload details of directors, even those who may have made just one end-of-year submission. Number 2, employees on long-term leave will also have to be uploaded, so you'll include employees on maternity leave, parental leave or on sick leave, or where they have taken a career break. Number 3, include seasonal or temporary workers where the P45 process isn't yet completed, or employees for which you have a PAYE exclusion order. And finally, number 4, you'll have to submit a list of all ex-employees that are in receipt of a company pension unless a pension company is processing the payments for you. And then, before submitting the list, register as an employer, encourage all employees to set up on My Account with Revenue, make sure enough time is allocated to get new employee information submitted to Revenue before you run payroll, complete the P45 process correctly for each employee as they're leaving employment, ensure you have the correct PPS number for all employees, check that you have an up-to-date tax credit certificate for each employee, and make sure benefit in kind details are submitted to payroll as benefit is provided. Also make sure that any share-based compensation details are also submitted. Because moving forward from the 1st of January 2019, here's what you have to do every time you issue payroll. Number 1, request the most up-to-date revenue payroll notification for each employee. Number 2, calculate the tax liability for each employee. Number 3, calculate all statutory payments from social welfare where applicable. And number 4, calculate other statutory and non-statutory deductions as they occur. And number 5, accurately record benefit in kind payments at the right rate. Number 6, upload payroll for each employee in real time to Ross. And what happens then is that Revenue will send you a statement of payroll submissions. You will review the statement, and then if the payroll data is correct, you can accept the statement. Or if the payroll data is incorrect, you can reject the statement. You have up until the 14th of the following month to correct it and resubmit it. Now, penalties can be imposed if corrections aren't made on time, and this can increase the chances of an audit. Then a revised statement will be issued by Revenue, and this is where the services of a payroll service provider really proves valuable. By outsourcing your payroll, you'll have someone to do those corrections for you, someone who has the experience of dealing with queries from Revenue on a daily basis. So let's take a closer look at the penalties and risks. Overall, there is the expectation that Revenue will be tougher on failure to correctly calculate PAYE on payments and benefits, or if payroll is not operated correctly. And meanwhile, we can expect continued enforcement of the existing penalty of €4,000 for the non-operation of PAYE. Also, the interest on late payments will continue to be charged. Failure to correctly calculate PAYE on payments or benefits could result in the employer being liable for tax that should have been paid, and Revenue can gross this payment up, leading to substantial tax liabilities. All data received by Revenue from employers will be analysed by the Revenue Risk Analysis System, and incorrect or incomplete submissions could lead to more PAYE audits. So what's different? The P30, P45, P46, P60 and end-of-year returns will be abolished. The end-of-year tidy up with P35 will also be abolished. The current tax deduction card, or P2C, will be replaced with a Revenue Payroll Notification, or RPN. There's an obligation to notify Revenue of every payment employers make to employees, including the date of payment, the amount of tax deductible or repayable. A monthly statement of payroll submissions will be issued from Revenue with details of total PAYE, USC, PRSI and LPT deducted or repaid by employer. And one of the important things to highlight today is the importance of knowing that there are two sides to PAYE modernisation. You have the taxes, the PAYE, the USC, PRSI and LPT, and on the other side of the coin you have employee entitlements and benefits, some of which are taxable and others qualify for tax relief. So for example, travel passes, cycle to work schemes and pensions have tax relief available, whereas health insurance, loans, company cars and gym membership are examples of benefits that are subject to taxes. And then of course, social welfare payments such as maternity, paternity, adoptive and health and safety benefits are treated differently again. And this is where so many employers experience problems, because you'll need to be able to differentiate between both taxable and non-taxable and to enter them correctly. But you'll also need to record them accurately so that if revenue query them, that you can provide the necessary reports. And this is where so many employers experience problems. And with the huge increase in reporting required, it increases the risk of being flagged by Revenue's risk analysis system, and this could increase the chances of an audit if submissions are incorrect or incomplete. And this is one of the main reasons why you might want to consider outsourcing your payroll to a payroll services provider. Because there are some big differences between payroll software and payroll services. For example, with payroll software, you have to do all the work. You still have the responsibility of inputting accurate data. You still have the responsibility of submitting in real time. Specialist payroll tax advice is not included, and having payroll tax experts to manage queries from Revenue are also not included. Whereas with payroll services, everything is done for you. And you can read more about our payroll services just below this webinar presentation. In summary, our payroll services removes the time and effort required to file accurate tax in real time. This means you won't have to worry about making accurate submissions without fail for every payroll. So what are the benefits of outsourcing your payroll services to us? Well, we have 20 years of experience submitting payroll to Revenue online weekly, fortnightly and on a monthly basis. We have a strong team of qualified accountants who have many years of experience navigating complex payroll tax issues. And we are accustomed to sorting out queries from Revenue, which means it's unlikely you'll present us with any tax query we have not previously encountered. And we have over 200 payroll clients from all corners of Ireland. Now, I know it can be difficult to figure out what's the best option to get your organisation ready for PAYE Modernisation, and we'd like to help. We would like to offer you a complimentary payroll review with one of our experts, and we can help you figure out the best way forward for your business. You can give me, Susan Wallace, a call here at Lalor McQuillan, and I'll set the appointment up for you. Or if you prefer, you can go ahead and book yourself in for the review by clicking on the blue button directly below this webinar recording. Now all you have to do is to pick a date and time and answer a few short questions, and we'll be in touch to confirm the booking. And finally, I want you to know that you don't have to be local to us in Dublin or Carlow. We have clients all over Ireland, and if you're not local, we can travel to you. The most important thing is to get your payroll review booked in and get the ball rolling on PAYE Modernisation and payroll compliance. This is Susan Wallace on behalf of Lalor McQuillan saying thank you for your time and goodbye for now.